So this video will briefly talk you through how you might find and use a program called PDF Split and Merge to create your single large PDF document from a range of files such as Word and Excel, PowerPoint documents, images, those sorts of things. So the first thing you need to do is to get hold of the software that will enable you to do this, and if you're using Windows, then the easiest piece of software is something called PDF Split and Merge. So if you just type that into your browser, PDF Split and Merge, or PDF SAM it's often called. There are different versions of the document. We just simply need the free one. So PDF SAM is the name. We want to go to the download, and the version we want and can use is this one here, PDF SAM 2.2.4 for Windows. So we can click on that and download. And that download will start in a few seconds. It isn't a particularly large file, so it won't take too long. So once that's downloaded, it's a Microsoft installer file, MSI, so you can just click on that and it should install with little or no problem, and it will then be a program that you can use like any other program in Windows. The other thing to mention in here is if you're using a Mac, for example, I know a couple of you in the class do, then you should be able to find the file underneath the other platforms or versions. So you click on the Here word, that'll take you to a page where you should be able to find either a zipped distribution file or a DMG. I'm not totally familiar with Mac, but I guess either of these would work for you. So try them and see how you get on. Okay, I'm now going to show you how to use Word and Excel and other programs like that to export your documents as PDFs. Once we've got a selection of PDFs, we can then put them together into a single merged PDF document. So we'll look at Word first of all. So Word you will be familiar with, it's a word processor, and we can have multiple page documents in here. This particular document has got 3 pages, we can see that down here, page 1 of 3. So when I'm ready, I can go to the File menu and Export, and one of the options, I can either change the file type or I can create a PDF or XPS document. So a PDF, it says here, preserves layout, formatting, fonts and images. So this is exactly the sort of document that you want to create for your merged portfolio. So click on Create PDF, and that will then bring us back a file save window to type our details into. So make sure you know where you're saving these to. So I'm going to save mine to a folder. I'm just going to create a new folder on my data drive. So I'll just call it PDFs, and so I'm going to have in there this template document. So I'm just going to publish that. So that's that done. So I'm now going to close down that Word document and now open up a spreadsheet. So we've done some work with spreadsheets, so I might have some spreadsheet with some data in it. This is just the spreadsheet I've used in the past. It's got no formulas and things in it, but I might want to export this. So again, I can go to the File menu and I can go to Export, and I can create a PDF document in pretty much the same way. And I'm now going to put that again back in the data drive in the PDFs folder. So I'm going to save that as a PDF. Similarly with PowerPoint, you might have a PowerPoint presentation that you've done that you would like to include as evidence in your portfolio. So again, we can go to File and Export, and top of the list, Create PDF. So again, we can create a PDF, and I'm going to put that also in my PDFs folder. So I've got now 3 documents from different programs in that data folder. The final file type I'm going to show you is how to export an image or a graphic that you might have, a photograph or something like that. So I'm going to use this program called GIMP, Graphics Image Manipulation Program. It's a free open source software that you can find on the internet and download absolutely free, legally. You may have Photoshop or Photoshop Elements or CorelDRAW or something like that yourself, but it should have exactly the same features. So like the other programs, under the file menu we'll probably find an export button. So under there I'm going to again export this document to my folder. The thing I've got to notice here is I've got to manually change the file extension of this from a JPEG to a PDF, otherwise it will just store the file as an image. So I'm going to export that. So I've now should have in my data folder 4 PDF files. So we'll just have a look at that, and you can now see in my data PDFs folder I've now got 4 separate PDFs that will be merged into a single document in the next stage of this video. So now I'm going to show you how to use PDF Split and Merge, another free open source piece of software that you can use to bring together several PDF documents and merge them into a single document. So earlier on I showed you where to find this on the internet and download it and install it. So now we're going to load up that program and use it to create our merge document. So I'm just opening PDF Split and Merge. Bear with me while that works. We've got lots of different options on the left-hand side that we can use. The one that we want is to merge or extract. You can also split documents, so if you've already got a big PDF that's got lots of things in but you just want 1 or 2 pages, then you can use the split. You might have some documents which are portrait or landscape and you want to rotate them round, so again you can reshape and resize your PDFs with this program. But what we're going to do is just to merge and extract. And it's simply a case of adding the files that you want in. So I'm going to find my files which are on my D drive. In the PDFs folder. So there's my 4 files. So I'm just going to highlight all of those, open them up, and it may be that I actually want the Word document, or what was the Word document, which was that one, to be the first one. So that might be my written narrative around what the other bits of evidence show, and then these documents I can move them up or move them down as I see fit within my PDF. So once I've done that, I need to give it a name. So I'm going to again choose to store this in my PDFs folder. So I'm going to call this merged PDF, and tick these options. So overwrite if it already exists. So if I'm updating it, you might want to store different versions just to preserve that. Don't worry about PDF contains forms. That's if you are going to be allowing people to enter information into your PDFs and then submit them back to you, which you won't be doing. So once we've done that, click on Run. Go through a progress bar at the bottom telling us it's done it. Give it a bing when it's finished. So I can close that down, and now if I open up my folder I should find that I've now got a merged PDF document. So if I have a look at that file, you should be able to now see that down the side here there's our initial Word document that we had with it. If you remember, it was 3 pages long. Third page happens to be blank. The next one in the list was then the PowerPoint document. So it's listing, going through those slides one by one, and we then get down to the third document, which was the picture that we imported, and then the fourth document was our spreadsheet that was exported. So we've now got a single merged document from those 4 documents. So I hope that gives you an idea of how to use the software, but have a play with it, make sure you can use it, don't leave it till the last minute, and you'll be okay. If you get any questions, then you can email me or give me a shout.